Hi there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jack Church, and thank you for checking in for your latest weather forecast. Of course, I know a lot of you are going through a lot of anxiety, some pain, and some terrible loss from the fires that have hit our region just in the last 24 hours. And I tell you what, as someone who has experienced loss, I'm going to tell you the one thing you need to do with folks who have experienced that loss, whether it be a building or a home or something like that, don't just say you're sorry. Say, look, I want to help you. How can I help you? That's the most important thing you can have, because then that'll open up a dialogue, and we've got to help our friends and neighbors out there. That's enough about that. Let's talk about the weather. Here's what's going on. Smoky conditions in and across the region are going to persist. Here's some good news, though. Much less wind over the next few days, so we're not going to be fanning the flames as much, so to speak, but it is going to remain dry and warm, so the fire danger will remain high. Temperatures overnight will continue to be cool. That's good. That helps out the firefighters. And then early next week, much cooler weather, maybe even a little rain. Boy, wouldn't that be welcome? In the meantime, the area of low pressure combined with the high pressure that brought us the gusty winds and that strong offshore flow, the low continues drifting off towards the east, decreasing the winds. And again, that cooling trend will start the latter half of the weekend. Here's the upper level air pattern. Right now, it's this dominant ridge of high pressure. There's the area of low pressure. But look what happens as we move forward. Friday, indeed, it remains pretty doggone hot. But then on Saturday, the high starts to weaken. And then Sunday, look at this, a big trough of low pressure developing offshore. And then early next week starts to push some moisture in and cooler temperatures. So that's some good news, but it's going to take a few days to get here. Meantime, tomorrow there'll be smoke and haze over a large majority of the state. 80s east of the Cascades, 80s and 90s in the Willamette Valley. Coolest locations will be along the coast, where highs there with some smoke, some haze, and even some fog will be in the 60s as we've lost that strong offshore flow, and that's good news. Meanwhile, east of the Cascades, chilly temperatures tonight should help in some of the firefighting efforts there. Tomorrow, sunshine, some smoke, highs in the 80s. Back here in the West Valleys, heaviest smoke right now is going to be up in the Roseburg area. Very heavy smoke there. Otherwise, patchy smoke in the other parts of the region. And temperatures are going to be on the hot side tomorrow. 90s to near 100 here in Medford. But at least at night we do cool off. Look ahead the next 7 days. Here's what we're really looking at. Falling off several degrees early next week with some slight chances of rain showers. Would that not be a blessing? Klamath Basin, same story for you. Much cooler weather next week. Meanwhile, at the coast, onshore flow is certainly with us. Areas of fog, we've still got some smoke. Temperatures in the 60s, chances of rain Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not a big chance, but a little chance we'll take it. And there you can see in Northern California too, looking at a cooling trend into next week. Thanks again for checking in online for this forecast. We always invite you to watch us over the air. We can get all the latest fire information and forecast as well at NBC2 and NBC5.